Alright, hello. This one might be a bit short, but better than nothing. Might just be enough time to deal with whatever this is. Alright.
These things have stayed interesting. Help me! Don't want to draw any attention.
I can just jump there. Those are monks. Oh, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, only two of them. I don't know if I should use more magic. They're pretty scary. And they have like step of the wind, so they move around almost like could go anywhere.
With the weave.
Ah, shit. I thought I was not stealthing because he stood up. Oh. Okay, I need to release my cat one moment. Okay, I hope that's going to slow them down enough. Can they even get here? It's not climbable here.
It's pro.
Oh, nice. It's like shows you, highlights you the spells you can use with the for them for disadvantage. If they can't climb here, then I don't know why I wouldn't just be here instead.
Not a sound. Let's find some prey.
You boy. Oh, so good.
Stay on my feet.
Let's cut your fire, baby.
Oh, fire! What is this? Flames of the Phoenix? Basically a fireball. Oh, and she's far enough away so I can't counterspell. Oh. Did you say something?
Come. Don't linger.
Man, criticals. So fun.
Just like old times. Time to push my luck again. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I can't hold them off much longer. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Just want to sell my loot, man. I guess I could have short rested.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Making me sweat.
Keep your blood close. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Penny and you for me!
Too heavy. The intellect devour. Come on.
Now!
Aye.
Looking ahead.
Okay, I could have just picked it up without problem. Potion of speed, pretty good. Inscribed Githyanki slate. The image on this slate has been carved with such intensity that it almost pierces the slate itself. Depictions of spells and weapons frame a lonely central figure, his head bowed, his arms outstretched, chained between two rocks. Spells and weapons, lonely figure, head bowed, arms outstretched, chained between rocks.
Help me!
Oh man, I all have so much psychic resistance.
Help me!
Well, it might be worth it to drink some of the potions now, actually, because we're
Well, hello.
we're fighting.
I can't hold them off much longer.
Let's get going. Yes?
Hurry! I can't
Alright, I think...
What to do?
Hmm.
I need you now.
I should have done something else. Whatever.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Should mind my step.
This ambience, it almost gives me a feeling that a helicopter flying around somewhere outside my window.
Help me. Please help me.
Let's do potion of vigilance.
What a day.
Rostarian, I think, again, viciousness.
I can't hold them off much longer.
For Karlak, Colossus, because it's not super important battle right now, or super long fight, right? And for Gale, don't even know. So Gale has little AC.
Can't hold them back alone.
It could go for like Bark, Skin Elixir, but it's only one spell slot to cast Mage Armor.
I need you now.
Well, there's nothing that will help actually.
All right, what now?
Something I want to waste right now.
The skull. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
These boots have seen everything.
Shit. Oh, it's just moss.
Still alive. So that's progress. Don't waste a step.
Is that him? Was he the Mind Flayer from the very beginning of the game?
Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one
Okay.
that's been protecting you. I am the one
Maybe
that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
but Githyanki are the ones that protect me. Right? I don't know how it works. Maybe not. So maybe he's trying to recapture the Elder Brain. That's his side. That's why he fights Absolute. But he also wants me to get more tadpoles in my brain because he's a mind flayer. Yeah, or I guess he's not Orpheus then. That one was a red herring, unless somehow it still ties into it. Die, monster. Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
How do I help?
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
Alright, well, makes more and more sense now. Okay. Orpheus? Oh, that's how it goes. Shit. But he's the one who's protecting us, right? That he was the only Githyanki who could resist mind flayers. I hope there's going to be more choice later. Though these monk Githyankis are not very talkative so far. But if they have a good arguments, I could just switch sides. I don't trust this mind flayer. Chief of Orpheus Honor Guard. High Gimre. Damn. 20 dexterity. Not a lot of charisma, but still. Advanced unarmored movement. Doesn't slow you down. Ugh. Deflect missiles. Evasion. Psychic damage attacks. If you're charmed or frightened, you automatically cast Stillness of Mind to remove the condition. Oi, these guys. 19 AC. 17 AC. Kinda the same on stats. And they have resistance to psychic. The sphere's dexterity save. Oh no. I don't have banishment anymore. Banishment would be best. Because they have less charisma. And don't have it. This is probably a charisma save. Oh wait, I do have it. Nice, okay. 65. Orphic Favor? Shit. Wait, they also have... Didn't notice her. How much attacks do you have? So shooting them doesn't seem like a good idea because they can just catch the projectiles and send them back. I'm also a Mage Slayer, so maybe I can send Astarion to fight this girl.
Fuck yes.
Rage. Let's fucking go. So what's Orphic Favor? Well, within 18 meters of Prince Orpheus, the affected entity has resistance to psychic damage and a +3 bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. 18 meters? That's too much. Though we could wait until they get to us instead. But our friend here is probably should be protected. Can I throw back javelins? No. There's another. Shit.
Destroy the honor.
Ooh. Is it going to be automatic fail on their... yeah. This is the 5th level. That's not much. 21 damage? What the fuck? Should have been like 40 at least. It's weird. Hmm.
Indeed.
No way I can push her off. Well, plus they don't... I don't think it'll take damage because of the gravity. Nice. Okay, worked. I'm coming for you. Too bad I used my bonus action. I don't have anything that helpful.
My turn.
That barely did anything. Ah, you bitch. I should have had advantage on saving throw against that spell because was in melee. Dominated. Oh. By nice. Does he save every turn, or he's dominated for 10 turns unless somebody breaks him out of it? That's nice. Everything is dexterity based here. I guess let's just do cantrip. So she's going to be free pretty soon.
One day I'll catch a break.
What can I cast to prepare? Without concentration. Do I have transmuters? I don't think so.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
But she shouldn't have her turn. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, so canceling banishment. Wait, what? The banishment is still on. That was weird. Nice. Actually, I should have beat her.
Ready for another round?
Brutal critical.
Must regain control of the
Oh yeah. I have stillness of the mind. Stop casting domination then. The Emperor. So he's like the main illithid. I think it's better to finish her off. But not enough space. Hey. It's fine, I can survive that. Resonating key? No idea what that did. Hey, die, please.
On the hunt.
Bye forever, pal.
Oof. Wouldn't be amazing to just drop there and attack and then plunging one? Holy shit. Oh, that's nice. Because they take damage each time they strike, and they strike a lot. From the wild magic rage.
Thank you. That was too close. can't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
A mind flayer? How is this possible? Gods, we've been so blind.
I always suspected that. You were in the prison all this time. Why did you deceive me?
It was necessary. Rare are those that would openly consider a partnership with a mind flayer. Even those who are on a path of becoming one. It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
So mind flayers have their old memories somehow? I thought they were the tadpoles. It's like a new mind.
I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership.
Stelmane.
And through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the
You could use disguise self.
the largest mercantile operation in
You know.
Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence.
Oh.
Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was
I love this
discovered
glowing
by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash.
in the eyes.
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor.
So he's not actually the Emperor of Mind Flayers. It's a nickname.
To remind
Okay.
me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Alright, that's cool. I kind of have a feeling the story could go in a way where he gains enough power to actually become like a leader of Mind Flayers, but these Mind Flayers are not going to be as evil as your usual Mind Flayer. So it's kind of like the D&D world starts to develop to reflect how the world changes in real life. Kind of like that. Unless I'm thinking too far ahead. Might be something else completely. So she's agenda not even about the Elder Brain? Unless he's still deceiving. Could have just made up the whole story. Or Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Did you have to eat criminals' brains?
Rather them than potential future allies, like you.
Well, we kind of know a bit about these Githyanki. They're not Githrazi or something. We know about Orpheus. They're not a full picture. Like he's not the one protecting us. I'm sure of it. He's just here to manipulate. How are you doing, W?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know.
Yeah, as soon as he got here,
The moment I found it, I felt a change.
yeah, the control
My free will returning.
broke.
I followed the feeling inside and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You.
How the other Githyanki come inside this prism exactly? So are you going to tell? That Githyanki in the sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
There was a choice to not help. I wonder what that could have... Would be a game over, or we just would have sided with Githyankis and they would just help us? Yeah, I don't know. Was it you or Orpheus that Vlakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Lae'zel would lose her shit right now here, if she was here. How can it be? No! Vlakith would never lie to me. Daikich. What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Can we talk to him instead?
Subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Can we talk to him though? There's a lot of inside checks that are not happening right now. Well, I can other ways too.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
You need more arguments than that, for sure. I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
If you can evolve me, why can't you stop cinema forces altogether?
The answer is twofold. One,
You can.
but it
Fuck.
would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
So I think we need to like dispel this magic that was enchanted on this tadpole before we remove it, because it kind of protects him. What would I know?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be
I'm already a
physical
wizard.
alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
No way.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind...
Oh, maybe that unlocks the other abilities.
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Alright.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable.
I could
Within it, the Githyanki
do something with
is as
these.
silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away. The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
How much farther can I go?
Let's see what new horrors waiting for us.
Alright, this makes more sense why I was so torn between these two theories about the guardian being Orpheus and the guardian being Nilithid. It was both, almost. At least the part where which protects us from turning. Oh, another slate. Sure love their slates, these Githyanki's. Symbolic drawings etched into the text. Two figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil, his face twisted with the wry charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. Okay, so Vlaakith and whomever she did the contract with, I guess. What the fuck? Ooh. Experienced and deadly. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier when unarmed strikes. Well, that's just for monks.
Let's have some fun.
Stop me here. Time to press ahead.
Why the fuck Githyanki's went for me? And not focused on releasing the Orpheus instead. Kinda silly for them to do so. Where is everybody?
Hey, soldier.
The Emperor has offered us a special tadpole.
Special tadpole? Bit of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? I don't even want a regular one. You're talking about turning into what? A half squid? Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
I'm just talking about it. I just say we don't want to make use of it. We won't speak of it again.
Thank the gods.
It's for Astarion. Anyway, I thought they would want to talk about the fuck is happening.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. And now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve.
I want to discuss the astral touch tadpole.
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
Huh, interesting. Why don't you want to use it?
I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
But you're fine with the, like, 10 or how much is there right now? 15 tadpoles crawling around? What, are you afraid?
I'll happily murder my way to whatever powerful artifacts we can make use of. Point at the back, and I'll stab. Just don't ask me to sacrifice my body. It hasn't been mine for so long.
It's not the illicit powers. The illicit powers really don't add too much. You're right, you shouldn't compromise yourself.
Thank you.
Alright, so nobody touches the tadpole. Alright, we'll save it for a better time then.
Whew, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be
It's
trusted.
the
as a
first
general, though
theory
this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point.
you come up with.
At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
Like, the most obvious thing is what it is. Yeah, but it was complicated because of how everything turned around. Because this mind flayer is not actually your casual mind flayer, at least not as we know of. But he also might be still that, just separated from his elder brain that he tries to get back. I don't know, maybe it's a bit too far-fetched. Oh, we've been given a rare gift, an astral touch tadpole, with the power to grant you a new partial illicit form.
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
I'm not offering, I just kind of want to talk about it. Never mind, I will. Alright, so that's line just for if you actually want to try to convince them about it. Okay, I want to talk to Lae'zel and then we'll see. Where's everybody else? It's just my group. Okay. Finally.
Rosette communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prison.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
We got like 3 parts of the story. We know who it is. The blood of the mother, who is she exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith.
Don't tell me like you know it, Jesus.
Slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Wait, what? I thought she was immortal. The Leech. $157, that's a lot of Vlaakiths. Also, you could have told me that a bit earlier.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
And we're going to be dead. Unless we can somehow negotiate with him and his people. That Voss is right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our...
Imagine him actually telling us everything.
And the people would doubt. 2 words and they would rage.
Back then.
3 words and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Wait, what? What happened to the egg? What the fuck? Wait. What? Who last had the egg? Oh no. My science project. Where the fuck did it go? Did she steal it? I'm pretty sure... There it is. Weird. Why was there an option like that? The game being weird? Oh, come on. What? So the The buff disappeared, so it wasn't permanent. Damn it.
I'm listening.
Now it's gone. I don't know about
What
Orpheus.
about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
So I don't know exactly why is the comet. Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive for all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Why would the Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now, if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise.
But if you already have it on your
hands,
hands,
the comet deny her the godhood she craves.
it would be the same as if she already had it. Like, what? Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prison?
Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
Wait, so they are not like teleporting into the sphere from somewhere else by some crazy magical means. They just been there all this time trapped and just decided to attack at that moment? What if you just kill them all there? Then nobody going to be able to continue doing that. Okay, this is hard to think about without seeing the whole picture. The Emperor's astral touch ball promises external power.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
Situational advantage. It's fine, you don't need to.
I know, and I won't.
Nobody wants to. Even Astarion. That's crazy. Wait, can I can I offer it to Jaheira? Probably not. Not going to be an
So
option.
your mysterious artifact, tamer of parasites, is only another parasite itself. How do you feel? Knowing the cost of keeping your transformation at bay.
Better actually, I know the artifact's nature now.
I suppose there is something to that. Illithids are monstrous creatures. But in the end, they are only that. Creatures. And if it can, a parasite will keep its host fat, happy, and safe. Until it is finished feeding, at least. Am I comforting you? I am not comforting myself. Use the Emperor as it would use you. Or discard it. My days of doubting you are done.
There's no option to offer her the parasite. No, we're traveling together. I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Is it true you fought that tree before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Please, you are only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it.
You mentioned you know something about illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
It's different this time. The elder brain is a slave itself.
Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
Yeah, what would happen? It's no longer controlled. All the magic would be gone and Ceramorphosis that Ceramorphosis will start, right? Because that magic that Orpheus using is just prevents... No, actually... maybe it will prevent that as well. Alright. You only to sell so much. Where we're going to end up this time.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
With haste.
So if he's what he's saying to us, some kind of adventure elithid who broke away from the hive mind, why does he want to cure the hive mind? He would be in it.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum.
Get lost. This is probably some kind of scammer who'll try to pickpocket me. What's your name?
Jenna, and my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Can I inside check if that's the truth? Let's go find a guard. They'll be able to help you.
Guards blow like petards. They don't help us.
It sounds like your mom is probably dead.
That means you don't come back. My mum is coming back, though. She's looking for me. If you see her, tell her Yenna's looking for her. It's really scary when you're alone without your mum.
What's her name? Oh yeah, fuck. I still don't have potions of animal. Speak with animals. That's a lot. Okay, I need a trader. I need a merchant, please.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
The army of the obsolete. Does no one we meet ever get along?
Not if they're trying to help themselves to other people's property. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
It's always hard to heartening to see a true philanthropist out in the wild.
Excuse me? I'm exceedingly charitable. Ask anyone in this wretched town. It's one thing to donate extremely generously to those less fortunate than oneself, and quite another to give away one's entire house. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
Why would I don't even know what their situation. Like, why are they there? Of course, like, if they just decided to live in his house, they shouldn't do that. In this case, perhaps I can help you out.
What do you mean by that?
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking. This is guild business, and we'll handle it as soon as we get paid.
Enough of this!
Interesting.
bickering. You! What's your proposal?
Get them out of the house for free. Just because it feels right. Have you tried talking it out with them? Perhaps you could come up with some sort of agreement.
Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I got nothing to say to them.
I can make these squatters disappear for half as much as this lot are asking. Still enough.
You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be paid and be in my good graces.
So how is half as
Do you think
much?
you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
No, I don't.
Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
This feels like this start of the third act feels much fresher right now. It's pretty different. And I kind of also like it more when it's like a couple of side things in with their own story and not just this overhanging big main storyline. Suppose I agree. What is this cut exactly?
Just a little something. Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
500? How much? How much will I get paid? I don't know how much he offered me. I'm not paying you that much. That is a pure extortion.
Oh, you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way is right there. Any last words?
I fought and killed an avatar of Miracle recently. Do you have any last words? I have intimidation proficiency? Guess it's half-orc thing.
You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Oh, that's her. Was her boys? Fuck. Okay, let's deal with this. Just want a merchant already.
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next?
You can't leave in the other person's house and just stay there. How are you end up here?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Well, there's not much options to persuade him. I'm not interested in sub stories.
Off with you then. We don't need an audience, that's for sure.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
But that... I guess there's only
I
intimidation.
could hit that fancy one right on the nose.
Well, this kind of allows us to explore the house. There's an empty house. I mean, can't they just rent it then?
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Pretty big though.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Ooh. Finally, good clothes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look too much my style. But a bit better.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Not bad. I've had better days, and worse ones.
Letter to Mamselle Amira. Madame Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Shara's caress, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you understand. Arthur. Is Arthur the guy who offered us a job? An Archduke's leadership verification. Okay, I haven't read this one. An Archduke's leadership verification, a pamphlet by the Gortash of Archduke voluntary campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority will be a verification to ensure that all those receiving the benefits of citizenship in Baldur's Gate are actually entitled to them. No policy can be more important. Archduke? How much time has passed? Was he always Archduke? Wasn't he like advisor before that?
What's the word? Can we stay?
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns.
Yeah, well, there's no other solution, it seems like. It's unfair for them to just stay in the house just because I intimidate an owner of the house. I don't want
What's the word? Can we stay?
that to happen. Hey, it's private property, you'll have to leave or I'll make you.
You're seriously gonna throw us out?
Yes!
Throw my child out? You're just as bad as the rest of them. Don't worry, we'll go. May Torm split open that hard, blackened heart of yours someday.
Finally, those awful squatters are gone. I can feel everything unclenching.
I also have a letter.
Here's your payment.
Can I
as we
blackmail
agreed.
him?
I've got so much to do now. I'd really better get on with.
Oh, oops. I pressed right click. Yeah, that wouldn't have covered the fee. We chased the. Why is it such a price? Is it calculated based on my like persuasion?
Look, I really don't have time to chat. I'm sure you can find someone less busy to listen to you somewhere.
So what are your plans now?
Thank you so much for your interest, but it's really none of your concern, is it? Excuse me.
Ah, there's no way to blackmail him. God damn it. Okay. If I could just find a merchant who sells potions too, would be amazing before I do anything else.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
What's that monster?
That's just a man in a costume. It's not
Now he's basically the president. Right? The brain waves.
Rivington General.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons.
Wait, it's not even
I seem to have it all.
Rivington.
Clubs, swords,
It's
maces, bows.
something
cutting
else.
and cutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers. to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Play perfectly quickly and efficiently depends on who I'm killing and how much they piss me off. I like to make them bleed. Center arteries. I prepare carefully and exploit weaknesses. My knowledge is their downfall.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Relieved, usually it's kill or be killed, and I intend to survive.
I can see it in your eyes, though. You can't help feeling a tingle of pleasure all the same. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Yeah, certainly. Without hesitation.
Marvelous. You treat your friends as a butcher leading cattle to the slaughter.
What the? Oh, is what's his face? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, she's a doppelganger.
You're the lick spittle who crushed the bone.
Now it makes sense.
Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Why would
Oren is a shapeshifter? How long has she been watching?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
I like the other Smith better. That's hilarious. They also put it to a person I would want to see the first, a merchant. The good target. And now it also makes sense because I saw doppelgangers, how they look in 5th edition. I kind of never connected her face to them. Just funny. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating. Oh. Oh. That's what's happening. I thought he was just ambushed in the dark and then assumes that I'm the one who did it. Weirdly, we're not rolling any persuasion checks on this. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
I wonder if this persuasion is going to be easier because it's more believable. But I won't say the truth or convince him about it. No, it's hard to believe, but you really were attacked by a doppelganger. 20. Oof. No. Just a little bit higher than that, please. And you save your luck even after inspiration. Ooh, nice. Okay. And now it's not fucking karmic dice anymore, so it's a real randomness, real luck.
I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
This is much more fun. There's so much things too going on.
What do you want now?
A trade.
And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
Fuck off, man. No. Where's the shop?
Rivington General.
Yeah, let's just go down the street and then eventually we'll stumble upon it. Why would she not want to work with him? They're working for the same goal. Why wouldn't she just try to assassinate me?
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Enhanced ability would be very useful.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Also, doppelgangers were a big part of the first game, and it was about Baal.
Crime scene not open to public.
I like how it ties in.
The Flaming Fist.
Oh wait, that's where he is?
Flaming Fist
Oh, no.
investigation underway. Stay back.
I don't want to get into this right now. Please, a shop. Stelmane. That's his ally, the girl we saw in the vision, working with the mind flayer, I guess.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Sword Coast Couriers. Okay, I got the key from their place. Okay, so not everybody you can talk to anymore, which is completely fine. Wasn't saying that they were doing before. Okay, what if I go this way?
Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us. Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh,
refugees.
Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Baldarians, not Baldurians. Okay. This gate is the most diverse city in Sverige. We should take them in with pride. So this village counts as Baldur's Gate. Also, these aren't strays. They're people, and they need help. I'll have you know, I was born and bred in Baldur's Gate. Baldurian, your accent. Rivingtonian. That hardly counts. I feel like that should have been a perception check. Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in the whole Faerun. We should make should take them with pride.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
Why are you saying that?
Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Oof.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
Some of them might be. I think all the refugees are hardcore absolutists.
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Gods. Not another
Why are they
protester.
bothering
Nestor if you must.
just some
I've got plenty on my plate
postcard
with these mewling
and not
geese.
taking it to the administration though?
Nice to be in a crowd of normal people.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
That sounds lucrative.
Indeed. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
So you buy their heirlooms and valuables at a low rate. Genius, I applaud you.
A pity more don't share your open mind. I always say it's just business, but some don't see it that way.
And then you say you're taking an advantage. Sounded like you have goods for sale. Mind if I take a look? Finally, merchants. 2,000 gold. Ah, that's good. Dwarven thrower. Oh, that you can throw it and it comes back. And also it's a bludgeoning weapon. Oh my god, this is perfect. 1,000 gold though? I think I can afford it. Okay, dwarven thrower. A dwarf throwing... Oh, come on! It's for just dwarves. Or I guess... No, wait. So it returns either way, but a dwarf throwing this warhammer deals extra 1d8 bludgeoning damage. If the target is a large, huge, or gargantuan creature, the strike deals 2d8 bludgeoning damage. Still good. I need a throwing weapon for Karlak, and bludgeoning throwing weapon is especially good. Could probably... Nah. Actually, nah. I won't be able to steal it. Not without being caught a lot. An arrow, though. Baguette. Holy shit. Still have this Zombo. I keep forgetting about it. Actually, I think I'll keep it just in case. Alright, good. And what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring?
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all, as do I.
I thought you wanted to provide some kind of opportunity. It's just about the gold for you, is it? There is more this that you are letting on. There is more this that you... To this, I guess they meant. 18? Here's another luck. And one damaging reputation with merchants. But casting friends.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele. But I think you've earned a peek.
Coddling these vagabonds.
You're just a merchant.
Just a merchant. At least look at what's on offer before you embarrass yourself.
Okay, well, I mean, the other merchants kind of had something similar. Wait, some of these are. Oh yeah, I just sold them to him. Nymph Cloak, dominate person spell. Alright. Robe of Supreme Defenses, exquisite focus. While concentrating, you add your spellcasting ability modifier to your saving throws, and gain +1 bonus to armor class. Ooh. Like while concentrating, but doesn't add anything to spell DCs. The spellcasting ability modifier is +4. It's +4 to all the saving throws. But I need to concentrate on something. Man, I would rather have some kind of robe that gives you more chance to succeed in ensnaring enemies. Is good, but I don't know. It's more for defense. It's not my style exactly. Fire shield. Oh, that's the Absolute's shield. I sold Sethan. Great axe. Reduce. Halberd of Vigilance. That's oh, that's I sold. So what exactly do you sell? That's so special. It's a robe and a cloak. All I can really see. Yeah? Hellrider's longbow. Heightened awareness. Gain +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage of perception ability checks. I can hang it on someone's back, like Gale's. Fiendish Fire. Once per turn, a creature hit by this weapon will possibly be affected with Fairy Fire. It's 1,000 gold. Oh. I don't know if it's worth it. +3 bonus to initiative. Or almost 2,000 gold. I do like Malice. Too expensive though. I wonder if I can rob him. Those Misty Step scrolls are pretty good too.
These intruders!
I'm paid to take down troublemakers. So
Oh, these are too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. Who's your supplier?
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
No inside checks.
and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Haven't brewed in a while.
Keep your distance, darling.
That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Universal resistance. Fail. Ah, oh, come on. These are bloodlust, good. Right. At 5 of psychic resistance. And this one I'll be keeping for big boss fights. You know what? I think I'll switch backpacks because this big one looks more suited for scrolls and I constantly confuse it. Also, if you take it from the bag, they're automatically stacked up. But when you move them, they're not. Pretty annoying. Look at this chaos. This might be a better way to sort things out. It is faster, though it's a workaround. I don't know why they didn't include it properly. Yeah, this glaive, no, like glaive glowing. This object shines with a glowing light, +2. Yeah, I'll sell it too. So much garbage. I'm sure I don't need broken lanterns. Tadpole, not going to use it. This thing. Sort of night song. This treasure hunters are real, have orc gnarly. This is a come close possible relic as one of them without taking the rights is indicated to the sun. Gnarly reported it was some kind of potent shadow. Prevents someone from approaching where borders be. 3 weapons, greatsword, sickle, dagger, that's also done. I can't even sell it now. Actually, I can't. Stubber shows Druid who was nosing around and it's just some tumbling adventurer, calls himself a Halcyon. The fuck was that?
Curious guardian, mention of a hot hammer, whole adventure in a nutshell.
Not sure what that was. Goblin drawing. Lymph mating rituals. Wait, what?
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals.
How did it end up in my inventory?
Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Oh no! Well, I goofed it. What was the secret of forging adamantine? It could have had... Oh... Could have better armor. Where is it even? Daughter of Darkness completed. Yeah, I don't think she's coming back.
And don't give a rat's ass.
I've got a long road ahead.
One fairy, one faithful servant that is always summoned, no more, no less, a malice to Urden ever had, or indeed the mother of lust herself. The yolk hole was quite a sight, and all the forms are red of that foul odor, but I found it intoxicating, like rosewater. So it smashed a few artifacts. He that the master, the archmage, should have revered me for such a conjuring instead of threatened with the curse. Yet my time will come, so I'll return to Menzo barons and sorcerer. Then the archmage will worship me. It'll be reserved. Don't remember. Where's this from? I have no idea why this is anything. The Great Furnace of the Greenforge. The pages are apparently copied from a master tome describe the construction of and use of a grand forge in the Underdark. Among the Sharans dwelled the gnome Siluvyali, whose talents of wizardry were known from Candlekeep to sorcerer. Under the tutelage of the Sharans built the Great Forge, which could heat mithril with such a vigor as to turn it to adamantine. With the astonishing metal they could mold the finest blades and armor, yet the jewel of Yali's eye was not the forge itself, but the protector he conjured from the magma to guard it, a construct said to be so mighty that no blade could fell it, and no spell could pierce it. Instructions for operating the Great Forge are listed underneath. Proper mode, place one or... Okay, well, we did all of that. It's not that hard. So, okay, I haven't missed anything with this. It was just extra information that didn't help at all. Opportunity from the Society of Brilliance. I'll keep that one. Shipment's orders. Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read first. Some handbill. Night song. Who wrote this? Master Lorokan, the Arcanist of Athkatla. It's not in Baldur's Gate though, no? Ramanzith Tower. Kinda want to check it out, so okay. Eldritch Rune, kind of useless. Unless, fuck, what if I read it now?
The crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it. Such a curious artifact.
Lots of social things going on right now. I think I'll keep this one for now. Okay, I'm much happier with how inventory looks now.
How delicious.
What's the story?
Still
Have to keep going.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
Hey, everything all right?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up again soon.
Ilmater?
We need their help here.
I don't think there was a communication there. It should be pronounced. Right? It's Ilmater. Pretty sure it was pronounced in the first game like that.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
To be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Yeah, these guys leave somewhere. You don't need to get into a fucking house of someone else
Glad to see you.
to survive.
Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Shit.
The dog seems wary, sniffing you intently.
Offer your hand to the dog to sniff, being careful not to spook it.
The dog sniffs your hand and seems more at ease.
Now we need to find a person who sells potions. And also detect thoughts. Forget about that. And the other potions too.
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute. Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you.
So let's go with vigilance.
What now?
I mean, I could make Gale Beak too, because we just have so much potions of Colossus. But it's almost pointless. Let's give him Bloodlust, why not?
Careful, I bite.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
No time to rest.
I'm busy.
A hag. Probably evil witch.
Donations?
I'll make a donation. What do you need?
Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get.
Do I have supplies? I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself. I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself. I don't know why I would want to do that, but nice.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
The quest tells me to go there. Find Voss in Char's Caress, find Voss in Char's Caress. Investigate Char's Caress. Maybe I should go there.
Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
Donation chest. I don't want to take things from poor people. Seems I have to remind some of you that what is in the barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next time I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. And oh, I guess we kind of have permission to go around here now. Oh, the boys.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore.
You're at Moonrise Towers.
Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Still, we got some decent stuff. Made a nice change from picking through your dusty pockets.
What do you think of Baldur's Gate?
Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing.
Show me these fancy items you have to on offer. Anything magical?
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Scabby Pugilist Circlet. Martial Bravery. Your weapon and unarmed attacks deal additional 2 damage while surrounded by 2 or more foes. I mean, this one actually fits for Karlak. No animal speaking potion, really? Supreme Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Ooh, Boon of the Raven Queen. So there is a Raven Queen, unless it's based on crit roll lore. While wearing the amulet, the wearer's jump and flying speed increase by 1.5 meters. They gain the Featherfall condition. Featherfall's effect will persist while the wearer is polymorphed or wild-shaped. Okay. And then we got Polymorph Dire Raven. Take the shape of a dire raven that can avoid attention and blind enemies. I don't know why I want to do that.
Stay away from trap. Oh, hi. If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye. Got ya. Too slow. What do you think that clerk has got in his crate? I don't know.
Alright, let's get to a library, was it? Shara's Caress. No, that's a tavern.
Just a little more. One foot in front of the other. We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Oh, fuck. Almost stole a pike.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
So... Oh yeah, the Gortash said that he will be the savior of the city, so the whole absolute part is not even the main reason. Like, it's just a distraction to make Gortash more powerful. So what would be the next step? Steel Watch is some sort of a fancy new rank for city watchmen.
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
You'll be in a big...
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
Eh. Could get out there if I really wanted to.
Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
Peer into the cat's eyes. Does it know anything about Yenna's mother's fate? That's the mother. Wow.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
Greetings, cat. The cats are super intense in this game. Not all of them are like that.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone. Not asking for much, just easy investment to get me started.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
The redcaps we met at the witch's bog.
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
That's an actual ghoul.
You want to see Dribbles the clown, don't you? Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Yeah. You've tamed a ghoul. Impressive bit of spellcasting, lad.
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful.
How can he sense that? I've heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
There was, in the second Baldur's Gate, some kind of attraction, but not a circus, that was involved in extra-planar activities, and you could get a character out of this, a bard. Like a blade-focused bard. I don't remember his name, but it's probably not that. Alright, I'd like to enter the circus. I don't know. I want to get the animal speaking going first. For that, I need to find a merchant. Like any interaction with an animal going to be
And the city can't hold anymore. We've got to keep them out.
not as interesting.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Can't give up now. A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
We're going to protect the city. I promise.
Another step forward.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
How are we fixed on supplies?
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Hmm.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
What do you remember? Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
What would be his next move?
The Absolute army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
It's actually a good idea. Because the city will probably be a pure hell soon.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
So I've spotted a well. Well, he just went inside the well. Jesus Christ. Yeah, of course. It's the most logical thing to do when you see a well. Okay, there's a murdered refugee here. Man, I just want to get to a shop. Please. This could go on like for another 2 hours. Okay, going to make a note.
You should do the same. I know, sweetie.
I'll give them a piece of
We'll be
mind.
safe in the wild.
This is called Rivington. Wow.
Or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
Oh, bloody dogs.
Refugees.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
I like one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Baldur's Mouth? A horrible name for a gazette. Also, there's a printing press? Your issue. When was printing press invented? I think China did it pretty early. Whoa, nice. I like that. I don't know, like, I feel the second act was kind of like well, we'll have to see more of the third act, but so far it's so nice. Feels much different right now. And the first act was also like more detailed in a lot of ways. Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What is happening to our letters? Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute Inn. The nation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Gortash coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. Bloris Midhoney gives you money-saving advice. So you can't really read it unless it's a cipher, which I kind of doubt. It's the same text. No, wait. Is it? No. Let's get the murders. Duke Stelmane was murdered at the Elfsong Tavern. Shortly before our arrival into the city, we should investigate. It may help us find the Lord of Murder's Chosen. We already found her. We couldn't do anything about it though. Like, I don't know why haven't we just attacked her. She has the stone. Alright, I'm going to end here. Okay, my PC at least didn't blow up from this, though I'm not sure if this is the part where all people have problems with performance. Alright, well, see you next time. It's getting more interesting.